This is the Roulette Master, and I'm really excited to share with you two amazing roulette systems today. Both of these were sent in by one of my subscribers, Bob Hall. He sent me an email saying that he's been winning with both of these systems, and he wants to see which one wins over the other in a 15-minute battle. And I can't wait to see which one does as well. One of these systems is a 30-number system. They're both high coverage systems. The next one's going to be 33 numbers covered. And the recovery on these is going to be very different than anything you've seen before. It's going to be a combination of a couple things, so make sure you watch the whole video, and I think you're going to love it. Let's go ahead and get started with the 30-number system first. And once I have the bets out, we'll start the timer. And we're going to start with $5 on 5 double streets. So let's start with that. I'm going to set the timer, 15 minutes, and let's spin. Here we go. I'm going to show you everything you need to know with initial losses and losses after that, how to recover, and when to cash out, all that really good stuff. We're up $5 now. And let's rebet and spin. This is a $2,000 bankroll system, but with dollar units, it's a $400 bankroll system. So whichever one fits your budget, you can definitely use. But bankroll is always key when you're playing roulette. We're up 10 now. And let's spin. Here we go. That is a 17 black. That's another win. And we're up 15. Let's spin again. We're almost in the first minute here out of the first 15 minutes of this contest, and there's a 0, so we lost. Now the first part of the recovery on this is similar to something you might have seen before, which is to go from 5 to 25, or take the bet times 5. And we're going to do that first, but if we lose again, that's not going to happen again. And then we're going to be a little more conservative, and I'm going to show you how to retrieve those losses. So here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 29 black. And we got the win. So if you get the win, you just restart. If you lose, I'm going to keep playing here, and I'll show you what to do when we have 2 losses. If we don't have 2 losses, I'll show you how to do it, because it's really important to this system. So make sure you watch the entire video, and let's take the bet back down to where it started now at 25 and spin. And let's make some more money here. We're a minute 43 into the first 15 minutes, and that's a 6 black. All right, so we're up 20. And I think you're going to love his 33 number system that's coming up against this one here pretty soon too. So I'm excited for that one as well. There's another win, and we're up 25. So let's spin again. Here we go. All right, what do we got? 24 black. Okay, and that is a win. We're up $30, and we're spinning again at 25. Here we go. All right, that's a 30 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up 35, and again, even if we don't have back-to-back losses, I'm going to show you what to do when that happens. And it's not going to be the same as for the first loss. And that's a 10 black. Okay, we're up 40 now. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. There's a 1 red. That's another win. All right, so we're cruising right now. We're at $45 and a $25 total bet. And one thing I really like about this, high bankroll with low starting amounts, does very well, and that's definitely something we have here. And now we're at $50, and we're betting 25 again, base level. And let's see what we get here. That's a 2 black. That's another win. All right, so we're up 55, just winning $5 with each win, but getting lots of wins. And here we go. That is a 9 red. All right, so we're up $60 now, $25 total bet still. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That is a 3 red. That's another win. Okay, so we're up 65. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. Okay, that's a 1 red. That's another win. So we're getting lots of wins here so far. We're up 70. And let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 6 black. Another win. We're up 75, and let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's an 18 red. That's another win. Fantastic. So we're up 80. Let's spin again here. We're 4 minutes, 20 seconds into this first 15 minutes. And again, even if we don't have back-to-back losses, I'm going to show you how to deal with them. That's really important because anything can happen when you're playing roulette. And let's spin again here. We're up $85 right now. And that's a 4 black. Okay, we're up 90 now. All right, here we go. See if the wins will continue or if we'll have a few losses. There's a loss. Okay, so that's a 36 red. And so we're going to take these times 5. So from 5 to 25. Just like that. All right, so let's spin. If we get the win, we restart. If we don't get the win, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do next. And that's a 19 red. Okay, we got the win, so we're going to restart. But now I'm going to tell you what you do if you lose on the after you increase the bets. And what you do is you go up 2 units on every bet after a loss, and you stay the same after wins. So basically, you'll go up $10 per loss, and you'll stay even with wherever you're at on the bet until you reach session profit. So we are up 90 now. Let's take the bet back to 25 though, because we won. We didn't lose that one, and let's spin. There we go. So I'll cover that again. If we have another couple losses, either way, I'll try to cover everything for you before we start the next system. But we're only 6 minutes in. A lot of stuff can happen still. So here we go again. Let's see what we get here. Okay, that's a 27 red. That's a win, so we're up 100. All right, let's rebet and spin. And here we go. Again, you can play this with dollar units for a $400 bankroll. And there's another win. We're up 105. And let's spin again. All right, here we go. That's an 8 black. Another $5 win. We're up 110. And let's spin. Here we go. 6 minutes, 40 seconds in out of 15. This is Bob Hall's first system, a 30 number. Again, following this, we're going to have 15 minutes of his 33 number system. Both systems he says have been winning, but he wants to see which one is the best under a head-to-head competition here. So I can't wait for it as well. I hope you guys are enjoying this. That's a 7 red, and we're 7 minutes in now of the first 15 minutes. We're up 120. Let's rebet and spin, keeping the bets the same, and let's see what we get here. That's a 4 black. That is another win. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Still at the $25 base level. We're 7.5 minutes in now out of 15, and that's a 23 red. That's another win. Fantastic, and we're up 130 now. Let's spin and see what we get here. All right. And there's a 0, so that's a loss. So we're going to take it times 5. All right, so that's the first step. Okay, let me clear that out. Okay, here we go. So we'll have 25 on each. So let's put those on there. But I think a really big reason why he's so successful, Bob Hall, is because he has a large bankroll and a small starting unit, which a lot of you can learn from that for sure. That's a 24 black, and we won, so we don't have to go to the next level, but if we had lost this bet, we would be going up 2 units or $10 with every loss, and with every win, we'll keep the bet the same until session profit. So we're up 130 now. We'll take the bet back to 25. And again, you can play this with dollar units and $400 bankroll as well. You don't have to have 400, but that's what I recommend, and Bob Hall recommends. So there's a 0. That's another loss. Okay, and here we go. So those are going to go back to 25. All right, let's do that. And let's spin. If we lose this one, we'll go to that next level of recovery. And that's a 26 black. But that's a win, so we'll go back to the original bet of 25. But again, if we lost that one, we would go up $10 on all of those with every loss, or 2 units. And when we win, we would keep it the same. That's a 32 red. That's a loss. So we'll increase by 5 again. You might get to see that second stage here. And let's see if we have back-to-back losses. There we go, 125 total bet now. We're 9 minutes, 40 seconds in out of the first 15 minutes of the challenge. That's a 28 black. And we got the win, so we will restart. We're up 130 again. We go back to 25. And let's spin. Here we go. All right. That is a 36 red. That's another loss. So we will increase by 5 again. And those will all end up being 25 again. And again, if we lose this one, we'll start going up 2 units at a time until we reach session profit. And now we're at 125 total. I like how this is kind of a hybrid system, how it doesn't just keep going crazy with the bets. That's a 2 black there. So we won again. So we're up 130, so we'll go back to 25. And spin. We're 10 minutes, 40 seconds in out of the first 15 minutes of the competition. And that's a 29 black. That's a win. So another 5. We're up 135. And let's spin. Here we go. It's almost 11 minutes in, 4 minutes left. That's a 34 red. And that is another loss. So we will increase by 5. There we go. Or we're going to take it times 5, that is. Let me get those bets right. They should all have 25 now. Almost got it. There we go, 125 total bet now. And if we were to lose this one, we'd start going up $10 on every loss. And with wins, we would keep it the same. But that is a win, so we go back to the original bet. And we'll be back at 25. So here we go again. And I see how Bob Hall's been winning with this one. I think it's because the bankroll is nice and high and the starting unit is nice and small. And even though we're only winning $5 per spin, we're up 140 and we're cruising right along. Here we go. And we're almost 12 minutes in out of 15. That's a 27 red. That's another win. So we are up 145. All right, let's spin again at 25. And here we go. That's a 3 red. That's another win. All right, so we're up 150. Let's spin again at 25. Here we go. That's a 35 black, and I believe that's a loss, and it is. So let's increase those to 25, or take them times 5. But again, we only do that one time. Here we go. All right, now we have that 125 total bet again, and here we go. Okay, that's a 34 red. Okay, and we did get back-to-back losses, so here's where it changes. And now you can see we are going to increase by $10 with every loss, or 2 units. Now we're at 175. If we win, we'll keep it the same till we're in session profit. We're 13 minutes in out of 15. I'm actually glad we had back-to-back losses so that you guys could see what to do next. So when we win, we're going to keep the bet the same. When we lose, we're going to increase by $10 more or 2 units. And that's a 7 red. That's a win. Okay, so we're back up 70. Let's keep the bet the same. And here we go. I was hoping you guys would get to see the full recovery with multiple losses and back-to-back losses. I know we had lots of losses, but we didn't have back-to-back losses, which triggered the second recovery method. And here we go. That's a 17 black. That's another win. Okay, we're up 140, and let's spin. We're still at 175. We're going to keep the bet the same till we're at or near session profit. And that's a 29 black. And that's another win, so we'll keep it right there. And again, if we lost again, we would just go up $10 on each. and we have about a minute left. We're at 14 of 15 minutes, and there's another loss though. So now we have to go up by 10 again. Here we go, 35 to 45. And let's spin. Then we'll check our balance and let's see what we get here. So we're getting lots of losses here near the end, but I'm glad because you guys, I want you to see how to recover from those. Let's keep the bet the same. We're at 225 total, and we're 14 minutes 30 seconds in. That's a 35 black though. So now we go to add 10 to each again. Okay, and let's do that. Oh, that one has to go back. Make sure these bets are right, and we just ran out of time actually. So so this system, even though it was doing really well, lost $180, but did really well up to that point. But I think it would have recovered if we had just kept adding 10 and you know, had patience and bankroll. We never got close to losing the $2,000 bankroll. Again, it's a $400 bankroll if you're using dollar units instead of $5 units. But I think it's still a really good one, and I can't wait to see how the next one, the 33 number system, performs. So let's go ahead and get started with that one and see how well it does. Here we go. All right, I'm ready for Bob Hall's second roulette system of the day, which is a 33 number system. We'll set the timer for 15 minutes. Once we get started, let's place the bets. So we're going to have a little bit higher bet amount, but that's because we're going to be covering basically 11 streets. So let's do that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So that is 11 times 5, which is a $55 total bet. Let's spin. This is also a $2,000 bankroll system, but can also be a $400 bankroll system with dollar units. And here we go. That's a 7 red. And the timer is going, and we're up $5. So here we go. Let's rebet and spin. And this one's going to have a different recovery method, a different amount of recovery on the first loss. And I'll show you what to do on multiple losses. So there's a $5 win. We're up 10. And let's spin again. Here we go. All right. That is a 13 black. Okay. So we're up 15. Let's rebet and spin. And again, it's going to be a different multiplier on the first loss. And it's going to be different with a few other things as well. But we're up 20, and Bob says he's been winning with both these systems. He wants to see which one is victorious today. So that's 11 black. That's a win. And the first system, I think, would have come back and won if we had had longer than 15 minutes. We still had almost all of our bankroll left. So we'll see how this one does, though. Let's see if this one can beat that one. So we're up 30 now, and let's spin. Here we go. We're a minute and 10 seconds in on this one. Out of 15 minutes total, that's a 7 red. All right, so we're up 35. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 29 black. That's a win. And we're up 40. Obviously, the losers on this one are the you know, the final 3 numbers plus the 000. And just as I say that, we have a loss. So you're going to get to see the initial recovery method. And we're going to take it times 6. So these are going to be $30 now. Okay, so let's change these to $30. Okay. All right, there we go. And he says we need to get 2 wins on this, or we're going to go to the second stage of recovery. And there's a 2 black. That's a win. Okay, so you can see why we need the 2. So here we go again, and let's see if we can get the two wins that he says are necessary, and I think we got them. Okay, so we go back to the original $55 bet now. So let's go back to that, and here pretty soon I'm going to cover what to do next. And let's go back to 55. So if you lose on back-to-back spins, you're going to need to know what to do. So hang in there, and I'll cover that here pretty soon. But again, this is a $2,000 bankroll system as well. However, and there's another loss. So we got to go back to 30 on each again. And but I was going to say you can also do this with $400 with dollar units. And that's really important to know as well. So let's go. These all need to be 30. So let's just put those as 5s. There we go. It's a little quicker on the bets with the 30 number system, but let's see if this one makes more money. And we're going to have 30 on each. Okay, almost have them here. Now the next, it's easier to place the bets on the next part of the recovery if we lose back to back here. And I'm going to cover that as well. So there's an 8 black, that's a win. And again, we need 2 back-to-back wins before we can restart with this one. So let's see if we can get 2 back-to-back wins. That's a 32 red. And we did get them. So we restart. And let's go back to the $55 bet again. Here we go. But I will be covering what to do if you have back-to-back losses, and that's going to be really important to winning with this system. So that's a 29 black. That's a win. So let's start making some money now. We're up 55. We're 4 minutes, 40 seconds in out of 15 minutes. And here we go. Okay, 6 black. The nice thing about these high coverage systems is you get lots of wins. And we're up 60. You also can get a lot of comp value out of these as well, which is always nice. And that's a 1 red. That's a win. And it's pretty easy to figure out if it's a losing number that comes up, because all you're really looking at are the 34, 35, 36, and the 000. So let's try to avoid those, but I will cover what to do if you have back-to-back losses so you know how to deal with that. Let's bet again at 55, and we'll check our balance again. We're at 5 minutes, 20 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 22 black. Okay, we're up 75, and let's spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get. That's an 8 black. All right, and we're up 80. Let's spin again at 55. Here we go. Okay, that's a 4 black. That's another win. You're going to get lots of wins with this system. And now we're up 85. The recovery method is what's key. And I'm going to cover everything else you need to know after the times 6 when you have 1 loss. And there's another win. So we're up 90. And you can sometimes you can go a long time without losing when you're covering 33 numbers. But there's a 29 black. And we're up 95 now. And obviously we can cash out at any time, and anytime you cash out with money you didn't bring, that's a good thing. So always welcome to do that, but we're definitely going to play for the full 15 minutes. And we're up 100, and let's spin. We're 6 minutes, 30 seconds in out of 15. And 25 red. And I'm really enjoying with this one how many numbers are covered, because, and we're up 105 now, because there's very few numbers that can hurt us here. And we have a pretty good recovery method as well. Even if we have 2 losses in a row, I feel pretty comfortable with the bankroll. And like I said, you don't have to have the $2,000 bankroll, but it sure is nice, and I recommend it. Or you can just play with $400 bankroll with dollar units. That works just as well. So we're up 115, and let's spin. All right, let's see what we get here. That's a 26 black. That's another win. And it's kind of fun winning almost every spin. So we're up 120 now. We're 7 minutes, 22 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 23 red. And let's see where that gets us. We're up 125. Still at the $55 base level. And let's see what we get here. That's a 15 black. That's another win. lots of winning going on. And we're up 130. Let's spin again at 55. Again, that's 11 streets at 5 each. And that's a 35 black. That's a loss finally. We had one earlier, but now it's time to take it times 6 again. They're all going to go to 30. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we have a 330 total bet, and we're spinning away. We need 2 wins. And that's a 21 red. And if we don't get it this time, I'll cover, since we have 1 win there, if we don't get the 2 wins in a row, even if we do get the 2 wins in a row, I'm going to cover what to do next if you lose. And that's a 20 black, so we can restart again. However, if we did not get the 2 wins in a row, what we would have done is add $10 to each one of those after every loss. And when we win, we would keep the bet the same. So hopefully I'll get to show you that. We're up 135 now. You never want to lose, but I like showing you guys everything you need to know about these systems. But that's where we'll be going with this one. So we're at 55. Again, though, that first loss is times 6 instead of times 5 with the original system. But they're both $10 increases or 2 units up after losses, and keep it the same after wins when you're in the recovery process. And we're still at 55. We're 9 minutes 24 seconds in out of 15, and that's a 32 red. Okay, so we're up 145, and let's spin. The thing I like about both these systems is that it doesn't just keep increasing by times 5 each time and deplete your entire bankroll if you do get on a bad streak of zeros or double zeros. And what it does is it basically gives, with patience and bankroll, it gives you a chance to recover your losses without blowing everything just because of a few bad numbers. And we're 155 profit now. We're 10 minutes 4 seconds in out of 15. That's a 14 red. That's a win. Okay, we're up 160, and let's spin. All right, here we go. That's a 21 red. Okay, we're up 165. Let's spin again. And 10.5 minutes in. Here we go. That's a 29 black. All right, that's a win. We're up 170. Let's spin again at 55. Here we go. Okay, that's a 22 black. That is another win. We're up 175. Let's spin again. Here we go. That's a 13 black. Another win. We're up 180. And like I said, you could play this with a much smaller bankroll. We haven't even come close to using it all. But I tell you, it sure is nice when you do want to go on a bad run, and we just lost there. So we're going to increase by, or take it times 6 to get to 30 on each as the first step. But we only do that one time. Then if we lose again, we're going to increase by $10 or 2 units with every loss. Okay, 330 total bet now. Here we go. We need 2 wins. And that is a double zero. So we did have back-to-back losses. So you guys are going to get to see this. We are going to increase by 10 with every loss. There we go, 440 total bet. We're 12 minutes in, and now let's see if we can get a bunch of wins in a row. There's a 9 red. Let's check our balance too. So you can see that put us down, and let's rebet again. And when we win, we're going to keep it the same till we're close to session profit. When we lose, we would add 10 more dollars. So let's check that. We're at minus 125. Let's spin again. We have about 3 minutes left, and let's see what we get here. But again, I'm really glad that you guys got to see back-to-back losses with both systems. so that you know how to deal with it. Again, we're just increasing by 10. After the initial loss, if you lose 2 in a row, you're going to go up by $10 or 2 units with every loss, or keep it the same like we're doing right now after every win. We're at minus 45. We're 12 minutes 55 seconds in out of 15. That's a 7 red. That's a win. And now we're minus 5. One more win gets us back in profit. And here we go. That's a 14 red. That's a win. Okay, so now we're back up 35. Let's spin again. Here we go. That's a 31 black. That's another win. Okay, we're up 75. Let's spin again. And let's see what we get here. That's a 13 black. That's another win. Okay, now we're up 115. And let's spin again. Here we go. That's a 5 red. That's another win. Okay, we're up 155. Let's spin again at 440 total. And we're 13 minutes 55 seconds in. That's a 10 black. And we're up 195. That's close enough to session profit. So let's go back to the original 25 now. I'm sorry, 55. It was 25 in the first one. This one's 55. And let's put that back out there. Okay, let's spin. Here we go. 14 minutes 20 seconds in out of 15. That's a 4 black. So that's another $5 win. We're up 200. And let's spin. Here we go. That's a 32 red. And that is a win. We're up 205. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 12 red. All right, and we're running out of time here. Yep, we just ran out of time. So the 15 minutes is up. The second system that Bob Hall sent in, the 33 number system, won the challenge today. $210 of profit. And I really enjoyed having 33 numbers covered each time. I think that was awesome, especially on the recovery part. But again, you do it 6 times instead of 5, and you need 2 wins instead of 1, like the original system. And then both systems were a $10 increase on each bet when you had losses, and then keep it the same on wins until you reach near session profit. And I like both systems. I think the first system would have come back if we had had time, but we just happened to lose right before we ran out of time. So I think it lost 180, and this one won 210. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I hope you're enjoying the content. And if you are, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And I think you'll love the people in this community. They're just fantastic people that really know roulette. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And ring that bell for notifications as well, so you're notified each time a new video comes out. Again, new videos come out every single day of the week at 7 a.m. And again, this 33 number system by Bob Hall was victorious today. And again, hope you enjoy watching the channel. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.